People, I think, don't think enough about when it comes to preparedness is the whole issue of hot water. A lot of people think about drinking water, but you think about how much hot water you need for things like doing your dishes or things like taking a sponge bath. I mean, there's a lot of things you use hot water for, and the reality is that if you're going to be using the energy you would use to heat water, potentially will actually be more energy than what you'd use for cooking. So a sun oven can purify water, which I'll talk about, but if I wanted to, I could be heating the water in canning jars at the same time that I was cooking food in here and be able to then have the water ready to do the dishes when I get done. My favorite thing to make in the sun oven, and the simplest thing to make in a sun oven, is corn. Corn on the cob. If you take the corn and you leave it in the husk, and you just wash it, and you leave it moist, you can then take, if I wanted to, or if I had something in the pot here, I could take a couple ears of corn and put it on the sides, on either side, several ears of corn on the top, and while I'm cooking something in the pot, I could make corn, or I could just take this off and put the corn right on the shelf. And what's amazing, in 30 minutes to 2 hours, you will have the most tender corn you've ever eaten. Now, what I mean by 30 minutes to 2 hours is that if you preheated the oven and you put the corn in, it'll be done in 30 minutes, but it's not going to hurt it or dry it out if you leave it in for 2 hours. So, I mean, again, it's very forgiving. So you don't have to watch times exactly like you do in a regular oven.